The afternoon is bright and alive with motion. Traffic comes past in restless waves. Vendors call from their stalls. The air smells faintly of roasted nuts and warm pavement. People move in overlapping currents, laughing, talking, listening to their portable radios, brushing shoulders without ever truly seeing one another. Among them walks a girl with soft brown hair that catches the sunlight like polished chestnut. She moves with an easy rhythm, hands clasped loosely behind her back at times, then swinging lightly at her sides. There's a gentleness in the way she looks at things. Storefront displays, a dog tugging at its leash, a child clutching a balloon. She takes in the world as though it's a quiet gift meant just for her. Her smile comes easily, unguarded. Then the noise fades, not abruptly, but as if submerged underwater. The honking, the chatter, the footsteps all seem to stretch and dull, becoming distant echoes. The air grows heavier. Across the street, walking towards her, is another woman. The crowd parts around her without realizing they are doing so. She moves slowly, deliberately, her long dark hair falling in a smooth curtain down her back. It is almost black, but hints of muted plum and cold green glimmer faintly where the light touches it. Her skin is pale, porcelain, with a faint, unnatural coolness to it. Her eyes are striking, narrow, luminous, carrying a sharp intelligence edged with something unreadable. The faintest curl of a smile rests on her lips, not warm, not kind, just knowing. The atmosphere changes, soft and mellow. Her hands are the most unsettling part. They are stained a deep, mossy green, as though dipped in oxidized copper or steeped in something alchemical. The color creeps unevenly across her fingers and palms, settling into the creases of her skin. It does not look like paint. Crawled in her arms is a strange doll. It's handmade, perhaps stitched from dark fabric. Its head is slightly tilted. Its button-like eyes reflect no light. The limbs hang too loosely, as if boneless. There is something about the way she holds it, careful, almost affectionate. An action that suggests it is precious. Around her neck rests a jade pendant suspended from a thin red cord. The jade is smooth and luminous, carved into a small, elegant ring. It gleams softly against her black clothing, vibrant and serene, in contrast to the oppressive presence she carries. The stone seems alive in its own way, catching light even where there should be none. As she draws closer, the brown-haired girl feels it fully, the weight. Not physical, but atmospheric. A pressure against her chest, a subtle tightening in her lungs. The joy she carried moments ago falters. replaced by a strange, creeping unease. The world feels narrower, smaller, as though everything beyond this approaching figure has been pushed aside. Their eyes meet, and for a moment, in the middle of a crowded street that has gone eerily still, it feels like only the two of them exist.
Looking at this woman, my expression would alter. The unease I felt was natural. Unconsciously, I wanted to take a step back, but I steeled myself. This wasn't ordinary, but a part of me was curious. Even in such an awkward situation, I still tried to force a smile, attempting a gentle, warm attempt at a wave, too. A word couldn't come out, but honestly, I needed it to situate my mind. Then, most likely, maybe it would come naturally.
Well, at least you have some manners. Hello to you as well, Miss Redgrave.
Hello, I would say, finally uttering a word. And who, might you be?
Oh, right. How rude of me. You can call me Nightingale. I've come from abroad to pay a visit. New Orleans is very beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, usually. I would say, forcing a smile. Do you plan on, staying long?
No, I'm afraid business calls me back home.
Ah,
But I feel as if I must say something before I go. Would you care to join me for a little chat? The
certainly.
woman points to a
Uh,
cafe nearby.
at the notice of the cafe, a spark would ignite my eyes. Food, warm coffee, maybe tea. A few buzzing words, anything to stave this unease in her chest. She'd finally look back at Ophelia. Sorry, whoever this lady is. Certainly. Oh, Miss Nightingale, that's what it was.
They both take a seat together. This Miss Nightingale is calm. She orders coffee for herself and tea for Maya. There's a strange silence for a while. Well, I must be frank here, Miss Redgrave. You're going to die soon.
Die? What, by you? Or she'd be dazed for a moment. That's not usually how you start a conversation.
Oh, heavens no. I'm just a messenger. I came here to give you a little warning. Though, what strikes me as a little bit odd is how surprised you seem. To be frank, you knew that this day would come. You may have denied it. But I'm here to tell you it's a lot closer than you think.
Oh, we all like to live in denial. It's I'm not sure how I'd call this, but a wonderful doll that you're carrying around. Well designed, at least.
Oh, yes, this is a memento from my childhood.
Oh,
I don't leave my home without it. Though, I would recommend, Miss Redgrave, you do not peer into its eyes for very long.
ah,
You may not like what you see beyond.
that's fair, I would say, as I avoid looking at the doll. Without much effort, apparently, at this point. Is there any thing you're exactly looking for? You said you were here on business, correct?
Indeed.
Ooh.
Well, what I'm here for exactly is difficult to talk about. So,
Ah,
I'll compromise by asking you a few questions.
uh,
Don't
feel
worry,
free to.
they're quite easy. I get the feeling, Miss Redgrave, that you're going to need my help with something in the future.
What exactly would you assume that for?
Please, don't play coy with me. I possess knowledge of the unknowable. I know the situation your family is in, and I know that you're going to need all the help you can get. The reason I approached you today is because out of all of your family members, you are the one who desires freedom the most.
I would remain silent at that, unsure of what to say. A little bit jittery, as if a means to resolve that. I would drink from the tea that was on the table. After a few moments, and staring at the tea for a little bit, I would start to speak again. Maybe. I think everyone seeks freedom, to some extent. Nobody wants to be bound, but that's just opportunity. Uh,
Yes, I can sympathize with your position as someone who is bound themselves. Well, I suppose my oppressor is not nearly as crass as yours. Still, comparison is a moot point.
mhm.
I have a gift for you.
Oh, I'd say weekly. And what would that?
She hands Maya a book.
I would look at the book, front to back on it. What exactly is this for, by chance?
Very special one. Don't bother reading it. Its pages are currently blank. For good reason, I imagine. Just know, if you keep this with you, there will come a time when, after offering yourself as your, well, family tends to do, this book will act as a minor gateway. It will allow a sliver of your sacrifice to have meaning beyond just being a pawn. Though you are fated to die, at the very least, you can become the stepping stone for the people who come after you to gain freedom.
The mention of being used as a stepping stone, my expression would tighten a little bit. But hearing that the next generation would have an opportunity, I couldn't help but smile a little bit. So there is a possibility of escaping this. Oh, for the others at least.
There is a price, though. The price is steep in some cases and shallow in others. In order to use this book, when the time comes, you must remain intact. Or rather, I should say that your body will become desolate as time goes on. To be frank,
Hmm.
your body will never bear the gift of life for as long as you draw breath.
Alright. Why exactly this small book? I understand what you mean, but
Oftentimes, when we receive aid in the moment, we are not able to comprehend its true value
hmm.
until after an incident takes place. Just know, you should keep the book with you, and on the day you die, its pages will become illuminated, and you will have saved, or rather, come close to saving, the generation that comes after you.
I see. I'll keep that noted. I'd say with a little bit of a grim expression.
That's all I wanted to say, really. I wasn't really here for you in the first place, but when fate strikes its fancy, we must respond in kind. And truly, I do sympathize with your position. So, I gave you a gift.
Oh, thank you. I must apologize to you personally. I'm not sure I really have any gift to give you. Hmm. Actually, I'll pay the tab, at least a form of thanks.
Why, thank you kindly.
Hmm.
Cheer up. In your last moments, the best thing you can do is to smile in the face of the Reaper. That is my advice to you, Maya Redgrave. I bid you farewell.
Same to
May your
you.
next life be more forgiving.
Hopefully so. But thank you again, Nightingale. Hopefully your business here goes well.
She gives a small smile and then walks away. She disappears into the crowd, and once she is gone, life resumes around again. The crowd feels free. The noises of the urban city come alive again. A most mysterious encounter. The bells of fate toil once again,